For those that are new here, welcome. And for those that are old friends, welcome back. So today we're working on part 2 of Talea's beach house inspired bedroom. And let's refresh ourselves on the things that she wanted for her room. She wanted the natural vibe with the peachy tones. She wanted some animal print and some wood, natural wood coming in with a few hints or nod to the beach theme. And this is where we kind of left off at. Not bad for a first start. I think there's some things that need to be changed. So let's check it out. Okay, so I admit that it's been a while since we worked on this room, but there's a few things that I'd like to change or add. One being a frame around the picture. I'd like to add a new handle to the vertical blinds. I just kind of felt like it need like a stiffer handle instead of the cord. I also wanted to update the lamps. But before we do that, let's work on the other set of vertical blinds. I used cardstock paper and poster board to achieve that look. But I learned that in the first one, when I made the first one, having both pieces glued together would be an issue. The issue came when I was trying to put the hole in each vertical blind. It was too thick with both of the papers being glued together. So what I did this time when I did the second one, I put the holes in prior to putting the poster board. And I'm telling you, if you're going to do this look and you're going to use the paper, you're definitely going to need poster board because it just makes it stiffer. Even though the cardstock paper is pretty stiff, the poster board helps. It adds to it. But I ended up having to also add a piece of wood to make it straight because it just, even with having it glued and then setting it, trying to set it flat, pressing it overnight, that it just wouldn't stop bending and I wanted it straight. So I ended up gluing some wood dowels to the back of the vertical blinds. You'll see that. I did get a photo of that, but that's right now. I'm adding the holes and I'm using just a little plastic hole puncher that you find at the Dollar Tree. If you want to get fancy, you might want to buy one that's a little bit more sturdy, and that one might work better. You might be able to cut through the poster board and the cardstock paper with one that's a lot more, with a hole puncher that's a lot less flimsy than the one that I was using. So I've already added all the holes to the vertical blinds. Now I'm going to glue the vertical blinds to the poster board and then I'm going to cut them out. It was just so easy to do them all simultaneously, and I chose to use the tacky glue, and I was happy because the tacky glue did not warp the poster board and the cardstock paper. I'm using a wooden dowel to spread the glue out, and always remember with any paper and glue, less is more depending on the type of glue and the type of paper. That's why I didn't get any warping. So now we're going to turn our attention to this photo. I kept looking at this in the last video, and if you want to see that video, check it out right here. But I kept looking at this photo and I kept saying something is missing. I feel like it's blending in too much. And then it came to me. Duh. Picture frame. So let's do it. I decided to cut 1/2-inch pieces of foam board. I covered the foam board with, once those pieces were cut, I covered the foam board with white poster board, and then I created an edge for the picture, and it turned out great. So the lamp was also something that I felt was missing something. I had it hanging and it just had the bead. It was pretty plain. So I just felt like it needed another layer, just like the photo. The photo stands out now because it has the frame. It's not blending in so much with the feature wall. But I just needed that frame to make it look clean. So now we're going to do the other lamp on the other side because I wanted a little fluff. Like I wanted to get a little bit of a bohemian vibe. I kind of felt like that's where Talea was going when she decided she wanted the natural tones in the room. So I said, well, I'm going to do the other lamp like I did the first one. Okay, so before we do that, I am going to install the vertical blind. I didn't show the video of the install for the other lamp, but it really turned out nice. And I changed and added several things. But anyway, I tried to make the mini blind work. I wanted it functional in every way that the mini blind is supposed to work. But the only thing I could do was get it to slide. So I'm happy with that. I couldn't get it to turn, but I think it still turned out great. So I'm going to go ahead and install that, and we're going to take a final view of the room. And this is how the vertical blinds and the lamp turned out. Hey you! Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mini Edit Refresh. If you like this show and many others like this, or have some inspiration of your own you'd like to share, then leave me a comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss the next episode. Unfortunately, one of Talea's nightstands got broken, so she only has the one, and we need two for the space. So she was open to shopping for something new, and we came up with a new style, and she loved it. And we not only have one nightstand, but we have two. Talea's new nightstands feature a drawer with an extra shelf on the bottom. It also has a jacquard design on the top and on the bottom shelf with wooden features. It is authentic to the brand, THEMINI. Thank you for this message. I'm just kidding. But anyway, those tables were really cute. So back to the vertical blind. Here I am. I'm installing it. I thought I didn't have a video of me installing it, but I did find the video of me installing it. And all I did was just put the wood blocks up, and the wood blocks were the anchor to the finishing piece that goes on the outside of the vertical blind. And then those lamps, I really like the lamps. I wanted to add this plant, this tree in here, but it just wasn't giving me beach vibes. I don't know why, it just wasn't beachy enough. So I put it in for now, but I ended up taking it out later. You'll see that. And I also added a vase. You know, what woman, every woman that loves flowers should have a vase of flowers in their room. And then I used it to pull out a little bit of that purple that's in her picture. Very nice. I have just a few other things to add to the space. But now it's time for the beachside bedroom reveal of Talea's new room. Let's check it out. so many editors. The challenge for this room was to bring out those peachy, orangey tones with the natural elements, with the animal print, with a nod to the beach element. Did we achieve this? Did we not achieve it? Should we change something? What do you think? Leave me a comment. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to. And if you want more to watch, don't forget to check out these. And I'll see you in the next one.